All right, so I'm heading to a friend's house, just leaving work, so I'm not going to give you a normal strategy video today, but I'm going to do a little quick 5-10 minute video on why I hate bubble craps or shoot to win craps, dome craps, any of those. Basically, if you don't know what they are, it's the craps that like rolls automatically in the center for you. It's like in a little bubble, it rolls automatically, and whatever, like you don't have actual rollers, so you sit around at this little computer basically and place your bets. And there's a couple reasons why I don't like it. I've not to say I haven't made money a couple times on it, but overall I'm pretty sure like it's a scam, and here's why, and I can back it up a little bit. But anytime, so actually I'll start with this. So anytime we go to the casino, me and my friend, we plan on playing craps. There's only one in my area that's within, there's one that's about a 15-20 minute drive from us. Any other one's about an hour and a half. There's only 4 or 5 in my state. So we'll go, and if it's like a Friday night or something, it's hard to get on the craps tables, but because they'll only open up like 3 or 4 of them, and then they're just packed. And so sometimes we don't feel like waiting because there'll be other people waiting, so we'll go play bubble craps. And it tells you like the average roll, everything. It'll show you like the last 10 rollers, what the numbers were, how many numbers, like, or how, like the number of rolls they had and all that. So one reason why I don't like it is every single time I've went, and this is like that I've played bubble craps, which is probably like 20 times, and I'm pretty much done playing them. I don't trust them anymore, and I've done a little research. The average roll has been 5 or 6 every single time. Every single time, like even when I don't play bubble craps, I'll check, like I'll walk by and check it out. Never seen an average roll of 7, not a single time. And if the average roll, quote unquote, 6.5, then why every single time it's 5 or 6? There's never been a single day where it's been 7. Like I've probably seen this bubble craps thing over 50 times. Never once has there been an average roll of even 7. It's always been 5 or 6, and it almost seems that it's split. Half the time it's 5, half the time it's 6. So I just don't get how there's never been any like anomaly. It's always just low, first off. Second off, anytime there's a real long roll, literally the next 10 rolls after are 5 rolls or less. Like no question about it, no ifs, ands, or buts. And I know what you're thinking. Easy, just play the don't pass, right? No, it's not that easy for this reason. Or I'd play the don't pass, or the don't pass 6-8, or the don't pass middle 44 strategy that I've showed you, and it doesn't work more often than not, because a lot of times they'll either like come out with a number, cover one number like instantly, and then come back out and 7 out right away, so you're like going even there. Or what'll happen is, like, I'll play the don't pass middle 44. They'll come out with a number, roll like a 2, an 11, and then roll a 5. So I'm like, all right, there's my first hit, and then 7 out. So like, it just, there's never a back-to-back long rolls. Anytime there is a long roll, the next few are just horrible, the next 5 to 10. And not only that, they're just like, there's no predicting it. Like, you can't just sit there and ride the don't pass after it, because like I said, they'll cover like 1 or 2 numbers quick and 7 out. Or if you're playing the pass, they'll just 7 out real quick. And so I'm like, all right, this thing's kind of bullshit, I feel like. And I had nothing to prove it at the time, but I looked it up, and I don't want to speak for the whole US, but in my state, those bubble craps things only require that they pay back 75% of the money played over time, which is horrible odds if you think about it. Like, slot machines are the worst things to play, supposedly, right? A penny slot pays out about 85%. So you're telling me a quote-unquote random game pays back 10% less than, or sorry, pays out 10% more than craps, where the house is supposed to have the least advantage? You know what I mean? Like, something about that doesn't make sense. It's always been 5 or 6 on the average roll. Never a single day was an average roll of 7. Like, there's just so many red flags. And like, also, like I said, anytime there's one good roll, the next 10 are horrible. And like I said, I've made some money off of them before, But like me and my friend, what we like to do is play 6 shooter sessions when we'd play it. So we'd go 6 shooters, get off, take a break for a little bit, and like 1 or 2 out of 4 we'd make money. And it's easy to say like, well, just leave, but a lot of times we don't make money until maybe the 3rd session. So we're coming back from a couple $100 loss. So it's not like we're just getting paid 100 or 150 bucks on our first session and then leave, because if we did, we'd just bounce. But like, something's up with them, and if you're only requiring paying back 75%, I'd rather go play slots, and I don't even like slots. So you know what I mean? I personally stay away from them. I've heard in Vegas, like, they're not bad to play. They actually pay out well, but I've never played them in Vegas. Maybe I'll try them out in November when I go a couple times, try them out just for the hell of it. But yeah, I mean, it's just not worth it. And like, this is also, there's no data back in what I'm about to say, but there have been times where like a 4-1 pop up and you're already like, all right, it's a 5. And like, literally the dice are pretty much stopped, and that 1 will roll over to a 3. Like, you already pretty much chalked it up like, hey, this is a 5, and then it just turns over last second. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. But that one could just be me noticing it more than maybe it happens and I get a win sometimes and I just don't notice the wins. It's like a negative bias confirmation type deal. But I do know for a fact that in my state, it only requires that they pay back 75% of the money, and it's supposed to be the game with the least house advantage. Statistically, it has the least house advantage. So that tells me all I need to know right there. But yeah, I've heard Vegas is different, so maybe if there's a day I can't get on a table or it's busy, or maybe just for the hell of it, I'll try theirs out. But I know in my state, and at least the local casino I go to, it's not worth playing. So now if I go, I either just wait it out, the craps table, or I'll end up playing like blackjack or baccarat or something. But I mean, I'm done with them. Let me know what you guys think, if you've had any better experiences or worse, or whatever, noticed what I'm noticing, or what the laws in your state might be. But at least from my standpoint, it's not worth it to play it. You might as well just go play a slot machine or any other different table game for that matter. So yeah, those bubble craps, shoot to win craps, dome craps, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, it's bullshit. I think the one in my casino is shoot to win craps. So I don't know if each brand's different or whatever, but my state laws require 75% payback, which is ridiculous. So that just tells me all I need to know, that it's not truly random. Also, that there's never been a single day that I've been there where the average roll was above 6. And if you're 6.5 is the average roll, you're telling me there's never been a single day that the average roll has been 7? It doesn't make sense to me. So that tells me all I need to know, that I would say rigged, but like, it tells me all I need to know that it's not true to what actually craps is. It's only rigged in the sense of it's not true craps. I'm sure it pays back the 75% because it's state law, but you get what I'm saying. It's definitely not true craps. You can't play any normal strategy, and like I said, no strategy guarantees you money, but I have strategies that I use that I make money a lot more often than I don't. And in bubble craps, no pun intended, it's a fucking crapshoot. So there's nothing I can do at most times. Like, it just happens. I'll change strategies based on how shit's going there, and I'm still losing money more often than not. So yeah, I'm done with bubble craps, shoot to win craps, whatever. I'll try it out in Vegas just for the hell of it, but I'm done in my local casino at it. So yeah, let me know what you think, if you guys have the same experience, different, whatever. But I've played enough craps in my life and have enough different strategies and all this to know when something doesn't feel right, something doesn't look right. Anything I do, no matter what's going on, just doesn't seem to work 3 out of 4 times. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Thanks. Peace.